Ardmore, Oklahoma. Vital things you need to know before moving here. Coming right up. Hey everybody, Stacy Hessler here, your favorite realtor in all of Southern Oklahoma. And today we're going to be talking about Ardmore. It's the place that I live, and there's some different things about living here. And there are things that I feel that you need to know before coming on over. One of the first things that came up in Ardmore when I moved here, I had my dog out and he's gone all the way around. Now he's, let me flip this. There he is. He's obviously looking for a place to potty. My dang dog. Sorry about that. Anyway, I don't know. I want to make sure that he's not gonna pee on one of my bushes. So anyway. So one of the first things that I thought was a little bit strange about living in Ardmore and just Oklahoma as a whole is the amount of school districts here. Where I came from, we didn't have counties, we had boroughs and a municipality. And the school districts were all based off of a borough or municipalities. Oklahoma is not like that. Ardmore has 2 school districts, and it's a town just shy of 30,000 people. The small towns around Ardmore each have their own independent school district. And it's very, I don't know why, but I would think you'd want to consolidate all of your resources into one, but I've talked to Oklahomans about this, and they're like, no, we like our small school districts, and it's like, okay, anyway. It's just something different to me when I came here, so I get it. I like the small schools. I understand why people like the small schools. I did not come from a small school, and there was no way I would know all of the people from my graduating class. I want to say there was like 900 of us or something. I mean, it was crazy big. The graduating class in Ardmore, it's about 50 kids per class. So that was kind of my mind. Okay, yeah, so I got pulled over by the police because I was speeding one day. And lo and behold, I wanted to know how much my ticket was going to be. And he said, I don't know, you're gonna have to check with the courthouse. We're still in a paper ticket world. Paper. And frankly, it turned out that my ticket was not very expensive either, because the cost of living here is a lot less, or I should say the typical income of Oklahomans is a little bit less. So I was expecting to be paying a few $100s, and my ticket ended up only being like $125. I'm not saying speed all you want, that's not safe, don't do that. But yeah, anyways, paper tickets that don't really cost a lot. That's one of our hidden little secrets here though, okay? That's a hidden secret. I'm okay going to Walmart at about 10 o'clock at night here in Ardmore. It really doesn't bother me. There might be some strange folk, but I certainly don't feel unsafe. I like that. There's definitely, when I was in Anchorage, man, there were some places that you did not want to go after dark without a crowd of people, or you found that there were doors that were locked because they're funneling you into a very specific door where somebody's monitoring the comings and goings of the people. So yeah, I appreciate the feeling of safety that I have here in Ardmore. Ardmore has very strange frontage roads. It took me probably about 2 years before I finally felt like I had the frontage road situation down pat. I kind of get the reasoning why they have them, but they're really kind of a pain in the butt until you just understand the right flow that you need to go. There's frontage roads on both sides of Commerce, and they're 2-way. So you have to be cautious if you're needing to get onto the frontage road, because there's only specific pockets where you can actually get onto the frontage road in the first place, or off if you need to. It's really a strange thing of like, where do I need to look for cars? Where am I looking for traffic? Where do I stop? What do I do? Am I okay here? I don't even think this is really an Oklahoman thing, because I don't see these weird frontage roads everywhere. Ardmore definitely has them. So be aware of the frontage roads. And some of the frontage roads have stoplights. So whoops, be cautious. That's all I could say. One of the sucky things about Ardmore, and maybe I got really spoiled with this in Alaska. Alaska has a ton of bike paths, and they are dedicated bike paths. It turned out that that's how we got a lot of our federal funding for our roads, was every time you put in a road, you need to put in a bike path. So that always happened. But Ardmore does not have a lot of walkability here. There's not a lot of sidewalks, and there's definitely, we may have bike lanes, and they have gotten better about putting in bike lanes, but the bike lane's on the road. So you're just on the road with the traffic and needing to follow, stoplights and stop signs, and being very cautious of the drivers that you're biking right next to. So that part of it I don't like so much. And in the neighborhoods, there's rarely sidewalks. So that really kind of sucks. And if you're in rural Oklahoma, you probably don't even have any kind of a shoulder of the road that you could be on. So you really need to be cautious with that kind of stuff. That's what I've got for you talking about Ardmore, Oklahoma. Some of the weird, wacky, fun things that I thought was kind of vital to know. Things that it really took me a bit to get used to when I moved to Ardmore. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're moving to Oklahoma and you need to buy a house here, please give me a little bit of a ring-a-ding. I would love to hear from you. And I just love to talk to you about my life in Ardmore. If you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call or text. All my information is on the screen right now, but until the next time, you guys, bye.